In the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful, peace and blessings upon our beloved Prophet, his family and companions. Dear brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Welcome to our program wherever you are. As we know, we are going to the end of this year, especially for our students and our pupils. We are entering the period of holidays, summer holidays, for 2 or 3 months. And I think it is better to prevent this period for our teenagers especially, to avoid to live in an empty time after they have been busy with their studies, their exams, their programs. During the summer holidays, the worst thing I think our teenagers face is having an empty time, a free time for 2 months or maybe more. So it is important to know that one of the great bounties of Allah is having a free time. نعمتان مغبون فيهما كثير من الناس الصحة والفراغ. Health is one of those bounties. A second bounty is having a free time. Many people are busy. They wish if they have enough time to accomplish many things, to complete many achievements. So for our teenagers, it is important to program for them, to teach them how to manage their time during those 2 months or 3 months. Yes, time management, yes. Time is very precious in a Muslim's life. The Prophet said that one of the 4 things every Muslim will be asked on the Day of Judgment is time and his health and wealth and knowledge. These are 4 bounties. Every Muslim, every servant will be asked on the Day of Judgment about them. How did he spend them? Especially time. Time is not only money. Time is more precious than that. Time is our breath. Every second you breathe is time. That's why time is very precious. One of the searchers has prepared the study about the importance of time in a Muslim's life, and he tried to evaluate that with money. He discovered that every minute we waste is equivalent to waste $17. Every minute you waste in a useless way, it means you have lost $17. So if you waste or you lose 30 minutes, you can calculate how much with money. You can evaluate that with money. If you lose or you waste 2 hours a day without doing anything, you can calculate how much you have lost with money. If this may be valuable for people who like to evaluate everything with money. And even though time and our life is more precious than money, than gold, than everything. So that's why it is very important to remind our brothers and sisters, especially parents, to control their children during these holidays, to spend those 2 months in learning more, in memorizing the Holy Quran. We can memorize the Holy Quran. If we memorize 5 verses a day, we can memorize the whole Quran during 5 years. If we memorize 10 verses daily, it will be less than that. Maybe we can memorize the whole Quran during 3 years and so on. So 2 months, we can achieve many things. We can perform our languages. We learn a language during 2 months with intensive courses. We can visit very special places. Of course, we do not neglect to spend time for rest. Maybe to go to the beach, maybe to go with good friends, I say, to camping. So it is, the most important thing is to know how to manage our time during those 2 months, right? Otherwise, if we leave our children to follow anyone, to follow bad friends, so maybe we will face spiritual crisis, psychological problems, stress. Our children will not be able to carry on and further their studies in the next scholastic years. So this is very important, dear brothers and sisters. It is just a reminder to know how to benefit from our precious time, especially as a Muslims. We will be asked on the Day of Judgment, how did we spend our years and our months and our hours and our minutes even. وكل إنسان ألزمناه طائره في عنقه. Everyone we will put his deeds and actions with him. ونخرج له يوم القيامة كتابا يلقاه منشورا. He will receive his book of deeds open on the Day of Judgment. اقرأ كتابك, read your book. كفى بنفسك اليوم عليك حسيبا. You will be the one who will judge himself by yourself, and you will decide what you deserve. So to avoid all the challenges many families are facing today, unfortunately, like drugs, like smoking, like all bad actions, like following bad friendship. So maybe he follows bad friends to become an aggressor, or to learn very bad habits, and he will be corrupted, and his behavior will be destroyed, and then we will face great challenges as parents in the coming days. So the main thing we should learn for these holidays is that a Muslim has a mission on the earth. This mission doesn't stop, doesn't have holidays. We don't have holidays as a Muslims, real holidays, when we will be rewarded on the Day of Judgment with the paradise. Of course, we have resting time. We can travel to learn. Traveling is a good school, as our scholars said. Travel to learn from other countries, other traditions, other nations, to learn cultures and civilizations. That's good, I know. But if we stay home, we should know how to spend our time, to manage our time, to organize ourselves, to have a program, a special program, what we have to do in the morning, to avoid a long sleeping, to avoid to eat too much only, because if we have a free time, sometimes we don't know how to spend our time. We know only how to eat, how to sleep, how to joke, and how to spend in a needless and meaningless things and meetings. Sometimes we discuss about football for 3 hours, 4 hours in the coffee shop. Then if we are asked to read the Holy Quran as a Muslims, it is shame that a Muslim cannot recite the Holy Quran, cannot recite the book of Allah. He didn't do any effort to learn the Holy Quran. He cannot read the holy book of Allah Ta'ala, especially now. It is shame for a Muslim who is a native Muslim if he sees non-Muslims of new converts reading the Quran better than him, reciting the Holy Quran better than him, and learning about Islam and about the Prophet Muhammad more than what he knows. Hopefully, when we watch something, we learn from it. We get a lesson. Life is a lesson. All our time is a lesson. Hopefully, we learn a benefit thing. May Allah bestow on us His blessings and bounties. May Allah grant us with good health, and may Allah strengthen our brothers and sisters all over the world, especially in Gaza and Palestine. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.